m'avoir donné la parole. Je souhaite une chaleureuse bienvenue aux membres du gouvernement et toutes les délégations. I have two questions. One for the Minister of Basic Education and one for the Minister of Defense. Mr. Minister of Basic Education, as you are aware, the Northwest region has been hardly hit by the crisis, especially in the sector of education. And there is one big problem that is affecting the populations. It's causing tensions in the populations. The population on the ground, they are losing credibility in our government. There is something that is coming from your ministry that is causing the populations to cry out. What is that problem? It concerns the recruitment of primary school teachers. This problem has crippled basic education. I will take the example of Menchum Valley subdivision from Menchum, which is my locality. However, the problem extends to all localities in Menchum, and it affects all localities in the Northwest region. I have done the research, I have statistics and evidence that there are two very big irregularities with the recruitment of primary school teachers. Primo, the number of teachers recruited in every recruitment is not more than 30% of the number announced in the beginning. Secondo, the number of indigenes recruited is usually zero. I have the statistics and evidence for the past 4 recruitments from Menchum Valley, and I've done the same research for other localities in Menchum and Northwest. Sir, what I want to ask is, what are you going to do in the ongoing recruitment to ensure that the number of teachers recruited in every locality corresponds to the number that was announced? Number 2, what are you going to do to ensure that at least 50% of the teachers recruited are indigenes? Particularly for the Northwest, when you recruit indigenes, they play 2 roles. They teach and they also help to assist in the peace building process. A lot of us are doing a lot of work in the peace building process. But when there is this type of problems, there is fire on our heads and we don't know how to answer this population. My second question is to the Minister of Defense. Mr. Minister, if you recall, in 2011, 5 ministers were dispatched by the head of state to the zone of Bauru, which is a border town with Nigeria. This town was being infiltrated by armed men from Nigeria, and the town has been abandoned now. Very important town, and it looks like the territorial integrity of Cameroon is being tampered. Mr. Minister, I want to plead with you, and maybe you can answer, what can you do to ensure that the brigade or a military base is restored in this town to prevent these incursions from armed men from Nigeria? Thank you, Mr. President, for your attention. Thank you, Mr. Ministers.
Thank you, Mr.